It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a can of Clown Shoes Brewing Company's Chocolate Sombrero. It's a Mexican style chocolate stout coming in at 7% ABV. Ale brewed with natural flavours and natural flavours added. There we go. 355 milliliter can, 335.5 centilitres in American money. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass there. It's a nice looking beer. Nicely presented beer when you pour it in a glass. It's got a one finger tan coloured head. Is it jet black? Very close to being a jet black beer in the glass. If I turn the beer that way a little bit, you can see a little bit of light bleeding through the bottom of the glass. That's a better example of what I'm seeing here in my glass of beer. Good levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Oh yeah. Definitely some roasted malt to be had in the beer. Of course, it's a stout, but then again, you do get a little bit of that kind of chocolate, maybe some cacao nib or something like that. We'll read the can later on. If it's natural flavours, then I imagine it's probably cacao nibs. Oh yeah, but there's some vanilla, plum, fig, prune aromas. And the roasted malt mixed with the American hops, it's giving off an aroma of plums and figs and prunes, lots of dark fruits. Some people might call it vinous. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Oh yeah. Yes, quite vital. There's a lot going on. I'm going to start with the mouthfeel. It's got a nice creaminess to it, a nice depth to it. Then the flavours come through, the roasted malt, chocolate, coffee, caramel from the roasted malt, maybe some cacao nibs, maybe a little bit of, maybe some lactose, cacao nibs. There is a certain chocolatey flavour, but I'm impressed. I'm impressed because this is much more a stout than it is a chocolate stout, if that makes sense. There's not a lot. My biggest fear, if I'm honest, was the fact that it was going to have loads of sweet, sickly chocolate flavours in there. It's going to be too much of a chocolate stout. I've had that before many times. This is more, a lot, as I was saying earlier, a lot more stout. Nice bitterness from the roasted malt. The vinous quality come through from the malt mixed with the hops. It's giving off a slightly different flavour. Vinous, so plum, fig, prune. There's a touch of vanilla going on. Some licorice. It's a really good beer, a really good beer. I like that. And then a small sprinkling of a chocolate flavour. And that's what a chocolate stout should always be about. First and foremost, stout, then a little bit of chocolate, because it's a chocolate stout, yeah? It shouldn't be the other way around, where I've had sweet, sickly chocolate stouts before that have just been too sweet, too dominated by a chocolate flavour, and it kind of just ruins the beer. This is tremendous. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. A lovely mouthfeel. If you think of the roasted malt, if you think of dark chocolate, if you to warm that dark chocolate up, it would become slightly gloopy and stick to your hands. Same as the coffee flavours in the beer. If you think of drinking coffee, it's got a good creamy, rich mouthfeel. and the same as caramel. If you think of dripping caramel on your fingers, dripping everywhere, it's got a thick, creamy, sticky mouthfeel. So the mouthfeel on the beer is really good. They've got that right as well, just to kind of complement the roasted malt flavours in the beer. Let's rate it. First of all though, I want to see... Oh, there's a surprise. I'll get to that now. Water, malted barley, malted oat, malted rye. The malted oat is what's giving it the mouthfeel. Malted rye, yeast, hops, ancho chili powder, lactose, dextrose, cinnamon, vanilla beans. That's I got the vanilla. Didn't quite get the cinnamon, but chili powder. Wow. Yeah, come to think of it. But it's one of these you really have to kind of... I'm not one to read the can before the beer review. I just kind of go in. I guess that's where the Mexican style comes in with this beer. A Mexican style chocolate stout. Chili chocolate, yeah. Yeah, there is a little bit of chili in there, but I think it would take reading the side of the can to get it out. It's not kind of like spice in my mouth or anything like that. It's not burning my mouth, the chili. It's just... It's one you have to think about. Yes, it's there. Let's rate it. Clown Shoes Chocolate Sombrero Mexican style chocolate stout, 7% ABV. I'm going to rate that, and yeah, the more I'm trying this, the more I'm drinking it, the more flavour I'm pulling from this beer, I'm enjoying. I'm really enjoying that. It's a 9 out of 10. It's a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up, boom, and cheers.